Hello again, YouTubers and future car Buddyfight fans. Mineral3 here again of eBay on YouTube, owner of thegamecapital.com for trading cards, games, toys, and more. And for today's video, we have part number 2 of our first box of BT02 Cyber Ninja Squad of future card Buddyfight. If you missed part 1, there should hopefully be an annotated link on your screen to go check out part number 1. I suggest you do that first, and then come back here and watch part number 2. If you already saw part number 1, sit back, relax, and let's see what we get here. And as a reminder, booster boxes are in stock now on thegamecapital.com, and singles should be in stock no later than Thursday, April 3rd, I believe that is. Alright, so we got Sea-Splitting Irakamaru, and I will say things wrong. Mantis Dragon Drantis, Black Demon Swordsman Jace Aldis, the uncommon is Armor Knight Trent, a 4 critical size 3 with 10,000 defense, but you do have to pay 3 gauge to play him. And then a double rare right off the bat here is Extermination Ninja Slashing Azura. So, like Azura Kaiser, I guess. Size 3, 6,000 power, 4,000 defense, 3 critical. Act ability Ninja Arts Azura Blast. You may pay 1 life. If you do, discard all cards from your hand and destroy all monsters on your opponent's field. This ability may only be used once per turn. So, it could be a great late game in a pinch. You got a couple life left, and you need to get one last hit on your opponent. You clear their field. You may only have 1 or 2 cards in your hand anyway, and hope for the best. So, not something you want to use regularly, but in a pinch, it could save you and help you get a win that you otherwise wouldn't. Demon Way Norohudia, Hector Knight's Hermit, Raid Claw Dragon, Dragon Blade Drago Breach is the uncommon, 3 critical, 5,000 power, pay 1 gauge and 1 life. And then our rare is Key of Solomon 2nd volume. You gain 1 life if you have Key of Solomon 1st volume in your drop zone, and draw a card. Or, oh, you gain a life, and if the other thing's in your drop zone, then you draw a card. Not sure how many volumes there may be. We saw volume 1 earlier. That was the counter that lets you put 2 cards from the top of your deck into your gauge. We have not seen a volume 3 or higher. Fire Manipulating Dragon Volgarade, Ninja Blade Kurugachi, Eastern Demon Sword Emperor Ball. Our uncommon is Spinning Windmill Knives Backhand. You can pause there and read if you need to. And our rare is Phantom Ninja Kashinkoji. Call cost 1 gauge. Clairvoyance. When this card enters the field, look at your opponent's hand. This card cannot be link attacked. Just 1,000 power, but 5,000 defense and 2 critical, size 2. I believe he was on the most recent episode of the anime, which was episode 13, I want to say. We got Gambit, Gunrod Martil, Dragon Knight Shinjin, Cloud Riding Hop Hob, which has move ability, 3,000, 5,000, 2 critical. So, did not have any cards with move for anything but Dragon Roll previously. And then, we have a triple rare, Center of the World, Mary Sue. That card was featured as a buddy monster a few episodes ago. It's a size 2 with 4,000 attack. Sorry, 4,000 power. It's basically attack though. 3,000 defense and 2 critical. Call cost, pay 2 gauge. Almighty Miracle. When this card enters the field, search your deck for up to 1 spell card, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. Well, there's probably better options that can help you pull off the 1st volume, 2nd volume combo and stuff like that as well. But there's usually probably be other more timely things for you to take. So that's our 2nd triple rare. So we just got 2 double rares left to find, unless we have an SP or buddy rare. Gambit, Sea-Splitting Irakamaru, Dragon Knight Shinjin. Our uncommon is Actor Knights the Magician. When this card is destroyed, you may pay 1 gauge. If you do, draw a card. Just 1,000s and 1s across the board, so very weak. And then our rare is Armor Knight Ifrit, size 3 with 8,000 power, 3 critical, 7,000 defense, pay 2 gauge, and it has Penetrate. Blade Tiger Gurenbu, Actor Knights Lovers, Forced Return, Accelerate Ninja Hayate, which has move for Katna World, size 1, 2000, 1002 critical though. And then Return to the Underworld, which I think we've seen before. So a duplicate rare. Curses. Stealth Ninja Kirakure Saizo, Violent Dragon Borealis, Eastern Demon Sword Emperor Ball. Our uncommon is an impact for Magic World. Pay 3 gauge, may only cast this card if you have a wizard on the field. Destroy all monsters on your opponent's field or deal 2 damage to your opponent. So it can clear their monsters or deal 2 damage, your choice. And then our rare is Magic Knights of Light Licht, which we've seen before in part number 1. So like I said, watch part 1 if you haven't already. Armed Priest Soldier Benkei, Armor Knight Chimera, Thousand Rapier Dragon, White Dragon Shield, and our uncommon is Dragon Knight Vlad Dracula. 5,000 power, 5,000 defense, 0 critical, call cost, pay 3 gauge, Bloody Charge. This card gets critical +1 for each Dragon Knight in your drop zone. Cannot be greater than 6. And just so you know I'm not hiding anything, when opening that pack, the top of the card got damaged. So I think we're going to go with the cutting method. This card, this individual will not be stocked on the website because of the damage. So if you ask why in other videos on this channel or the Card Fight channel that I cut open packs, it's because of that fear. That when opening the pack, it doesn't open cleanly and then it tears into the cards inside. So let's quickly cut open the tops of these remaining packs and continue on. So kind of unfortunate, but can use it for my personal collection or sell it to someone online with full disclosure of the damage. Moving on, we have Mobile Ninja Jiraiya, Armor Knight Polar Bear, Finisher Bow Lerage, Wandering Ninja Tobikato, 4,000, 3,003 crit, and our rare is Sky Rush Garyuo. Call cost, pay 3 gauge, and put a Skull Warrior from your drop zone into this card's soul. It has Soul Guard and Penetrate, size 3 though, 8,000 power, 5,000 defense, 2 critical. So it does have Penetrate, but with only 2 critical and being a size 3, probably not what I want to most use to clutter up my field. I'd rather have a size 2 and a 1 that have, 3 or 4 crit combined and stuff like that probably. Steel Wall Beheading Crab, Castling, Drago Bond, Fool's Journey. Maybe this has to do with that card too that we saw in part 1. Cast cost, pay 1 gauge and put Actor Knights the Fool from your field into the drop zone. You may only cast this card if you have 3 or more different tarot in the drop zone. Draw 3 cards. I don't have that centered, I'm sorry. So another card that uses Actor Knights the Fool. And we also saw the size 3 monster that uses him as well to get you an extra turn. So you could have him on the field, use this card to send him to the drop zone, which may allow you to draw 3 cards, you meet the other requirements. And then you can call the size 3 guy, since your field's empty, if you have another Fool in your hand, and use the ability to get another turn. So there's combination potential there. Then we got Armor Knight Tiger, a new size 0 for Danger World. Just 1,000 of power and defense, but it does have 2 critical. So, not too shabby. Demon Way Sakura Fubuki, Actor Knights the Fool. So, there's that card. It says there's a spell card, quick powerful effect. So that's the guy. With 2 critical as well. Finisher Bow Lerage, Blade Gauntlet Dragon, 4,000, 5,003 crit, and Psychic Knife Dragon, size 1, 3,000, 4,001 crit, act ability Psychic Dagger. You may tap this card. If you do, destroy a monster on the field with 4,000 or less defense. That is the Dragon World. Steelhead Helmet Bear, I don't think we've had him yet. Stealth Ninja Kirakure Saizo, Drago Bond. Art of Item Blasting, cast cost, pay 2 gauge, destroy an item on the field. And Flash Strike Yamai Hebi, or something. Size 2, 5000, 1000, 2 crit. Venomous Strike. When this card enters the field, destroy a size 1 or less monster in your opponent's field. At end of turn, destroy this card. Yeah, a lot of Katana World, especially Skull Warrior stuff, gets destroyed at the end of the turn. But they do have a triple rare, I think it is, that we have not seen yet in our box here. That lets you absorb them, basically. Armor Knight Polar Bear. Mobile Ninja Jiraiya. Protector of Friendship Barbados. Accelerate Ninja Hayate. There's that move one again. And then Armor Knight Ifrit, which we saw recently. So there's what he does again. 8,000, 7,000, 3 critical, size 3. Violent Dragon Borealis. Or Borealios, whatever. Armed Priest Soldier Benkei. 1000 Rapier Dragon. Armor Knight Trent is our uncommon. And double rare. It's an impact. It is Demon Way Karakurene, which I think they used in the last episode. Pay 2 gauge. May only cast this card if your opponent has 2 or less cards in hand. Your opponent has 4 life or less, and neither you nor your opponent has a monster in the center. Deal 4 damage to your opponent. So, lots of stipulations, but 4 damage at the end that can end the game. Always welcome. So, I'm not sure that's the only impact they have for... Well, it says Demon Way. Anyways, I'm just gonna move on. Last pack. Actor Knight's Lovers. Armor Knight Chimera. Force Return. The impact for Magic Worlds again. De Guaita Crush Knuckle. I don't know if I actually said the name before. And then... Kosher is our final rare. You may only cast this card if you have 2 or more wizard monsters on the field. Put the top card from your deck into the gauge and draw a card. You may only cast Kosher once per turn. So, it lets you gauge and draw without gauging from your hand. So, not too shabby. So that does it for our first box then of Cyber Ninja Squad. Quick recap. We got the Damaged Dragon Knight Vlad Dracula. That impact. Extermination Ninja Slashing Azura. Electra Ninja Shiden. Twin Horn Dragon Arc Giraffa. Impact Secret Sword Lethal Formation, and triple rares, Center of the World Mirisu, and Super Armor Dragon Galvanic Feather Dragon. So please subscribe, please like this video, please visit thegamecapital.com for all your Buddyfight needs. Singles will be stocked no later than Thursday, I think. Booster boxes of all sets and other set singles can be found there as well right now, and trial decks too. You can find links for that, as well as our Facebook, Twitter, and all that good stuff down below in the video description box. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next video. Thank you for watching part number 2 of our BT02 box opening, Cyber Ninja Squad. Click the left-hand side of your screen to learn how to play Buddyfight, and click the right-hand side of your screen to see my wife's first box opening of Cyber Ninja Squad. And don't forget to subscribe! Do it!